How's it going, everybody? Today we're going to be taking a look at the AGLEX2000 LED plant grow light. And so we're going to get right into it. But before we do, just right off the bat, you can definitely see this is a very well made, high quality, fully aluminum LED grow light. Let's get right into it. Right when opening the package, something I realized was just that it was really well taken care of in terms of being sent to me. There was 3 different forms of protection when it came to the LED light. Basically, the LEDs were protected inside of this foam, and this also added some extra protection on the top of the light as well. They also are going to include this pamphlet, which basically just goes over some warnings, installation, how to get it all set up, and also just application, what it's best used for and how it's best used. So looking into this little paper they provided, up here you can kind of see some installation information, just A, B, C, pretty simple, as pictured. Just kind of hook it on, hang it up, and they actually have some fasteners here as well for the power cord, which it looks like in the picture they may have fastened it to the actual cable that it hangs from. And then so they show you everything it comes with: the light, the power cord, the hanging hooks, and the user manual. And they actually give you this nice little thank you card that inside just has some more contact information, and yeah, it's pretty nice. Like I previously stated, this LED light actually came to me super nicely packaged, really snug and secure, making sure that it got to me unharmed, which is something I definitely appreciate. And if you go back to this little paper, they actually have it pictured just how it should arrive. Like I was saying, this top piece of foam actually covers the top of the LED as well. And you can expect to see a baggie with some fasteners, a bag with the hangers, as seen, 2 hangers, 1 for each side. And then, besides that, you also get the power cord, which, it's just a standard power cord, connects right over here. And it actually goes all the way into this driver. And yeah, super nice. The dimmable factor of this light is actually something that I have honestly never seen before. I mean, I know there's other dimmable lights, but just in terms of like LED lights, like it's something that I'm unfamiliar with, and I'm definitely looking forward to trying it with just seedlings growing all the way up to bigger plants and just testing out the power of this device. So taking a look at the other side of this manual, I think this is actually the front of it. They're gonna go over some features, some benefits, some general specifications, such as the size of this thing, which is 21 inches by 14 by 3 inches. So they have the spectral distribution, and then they also are just going to go over why this driver and setup in whole just is optimized for increasing efficiency and output, which, as you can see, it's a really nice design. This knob actually looks really clean, gotta say, along with just the whole entire device itself. Really compact, but really well designed, I gotta say. I mean, I obviously went over the fact that this is something I haven't really seen before, but on the bottom of the board, they actually have these protectors, it looks like, that just kind of are like bumpers for the LED board, just so, say you dropped it, maybe just in hopes that it would kind of give it a little bit of extra cushion, so that way it wouldn't really touch straight down to the board. That was something I definitely appreciated. So, without any more talk, let's just turn this thing on. Boom. So you actually have, all these different options. So from 10, or actually all the way from 0 to 100. And then there's a total, if we look on this paper, LED quantity with the 180 watt, 316 total Samsung LEDs. And as you can see, there's a very nice variation of LEDs in this board. And although we won't be able to get a very detailed look at these LEDs, if you just zoom in, there they are. Yeah, super nice. And as you can see, oh my gosh, beautifully rode. Yeah, so super nice light. I want to state very quickly that under the warning, it says that these are for indoor use only, not to be exposed to water drops or submerging it, which obviously should be pretty self-explanatory. Don't expose the lights to physical harm. I mean, that's obviously pretty self-explanatory. And you also want to have it in working temperatures of -20 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius. And just make sure not to touch them while they're working. That's a big one. And if there's ever any sort of weird power issues, just unplug the device. It's better to use shielding or light blocking glasses when seeing these lights, and I would agree with that as well, just because, you know, they're very bright and they can definitely harm your eyes if you're exposed to them daily or even just a few times in super weird circumstances. So always take safety precautions when using these lights. So in just a second here, we're actually gonna crank this bad boy up and see what it can do, because we're only at the first knob on here. It might look like we're at the second, but we're at the first. And then yeah, so let's go over some quick specs as well. This has an actual power of 180 watts. Like I said, 316 quality Samsung LED diodes, a voltage of 100 to 240 watts. You can purchase one of these full spectrum lights on Amazon, and they're ranging, at least the one pictured in this video is $135.99 right now, which honestly, if you're just getting started or a professional and you just want to mess around and have some good fun with the quality product, I would recommend this 100%. It's really well made, like I said, fully aluminum, and I don't know, I've never really seen just this nice and this compact of an LED board all in one. All right, I'm done with the talking, and I'm sorry I've taken so long, but we're actually gonna get started and turn this thing all the way up, which is probably what you guys have been waiting for. So it's, once you get that initial little click, it's on, and then from there it's just 10 to 100%. Let's just start without looking at the LEDs, just turning it up. Ooh, okay, and it's hard to tell, but this thing is bright. So I'll actually turn it down and then turn it up. So these things definitely put off some good power, and I'm really looking forward to see what they can do in a nice tent. Overall, guys, I definitely recommend this light, and I would have to say, like I was actually stating earlier, beginner or professional, this light really does the job. And I mean, I haven't actually tested it with any plants yet, but just from my experience, I've tried numerous different lights. I would say at least over 4 LED lights that are of this age, just very new. But yeah, this one definitely takes the cake as far as just new features I haven't seen, such as this little bumper. Actually, these Samsung diodes seem really nice. The driver on top is just really, really nice, along with the whole aluminum body power cord setup of this thing. I like how it's raised off of the board a little, and this dimmable switch is just something that I can't stop thinking about. It's awesome, and I can't wait to just put it to good use. The 3 different LED colors of this light are kind of a warm white, icy light white, and a red diode. And let's see if we can get a closer look. So this one would be your warm white, that would be your red, and that right there would be your ice white diode. And so yeah. The user manual states that this light has a max coverage at 22 inches of 3 by 4 feet, although I definitely would argue that this thing can just help out seedling plants and all of that at just a 10% from a decent ways away. And it actually, I would argue, could do a 4x4 tent pretty easily, although I definitely am going to have to do some testing. But just from viewing it and taking a quick look, I feel like this 10% dimmable range is going to be good for seedlings or something of that nature, maybe even higher. And then just the longer you go with, like, say, a plant like cannabis, you're just going to want to turn that light up to kind of fill out nugs, get them dense and frosty, just like the picture actually showed down here. Anyways, I'm going to be making more videos with this super quality LED light, and we're just going to see what it can truly do output wise, and just what it yields, and how it grows real plants in a real environment. So that concludes this video, and if you guys would like to get one of these for yourselves, definitely go down to the description below and click the link to the Amazon product page, because you can get one there, and it's definitely not going to be something you'll regret, as these things are really well made, really innovative, and overall I'd honestly definitely recommend it, whether you're a beginner or a professional. And so yeah, if you do end up getting one, let me know how it goes, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.